And welcome to another edition of the Living Large Theater Podcast. We are live at the Upper Deck Hotel, hanging out at the bar. Woo-hoo. It's Billy Santiago, my good friend of 35 years, Gary Rodriguez, with a margarita in his hand, and also super producer Noe Ayala. Gary, who do we have with us today?
Hey, welcome to the Living Large Theater Podcast. Remember, admission is free. All you need is a sense of humor and a hunger for entertainment. And today, our guest is Alita Bagley, President, CEO of the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce. And yes, today is her birthday. So we're in the bar here at the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar. I'm telling you, everybody's got on their island gear, flip-flops, shorts, tank tops. Well, we wouldn't let Billy wear a tank top, but we're getting there.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Cakes, man.
All right, here we go. If I can get everybody in the bar to sing happy birthday to Alita, here we go on three. One, two, three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alita. Happy birthday to you and many more. This is the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar. We are located at 120 East Atoll. That's Atoll, A-T-O-L, on the beautiful South Padre Island. Hey, Alita, thank you so much for making time for us. We know you're busy as the president of the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce. You're probably going to a meeting after this, and you probably just came from a meeting to join us here at the Upper Deck. Thank you for being here. Talk about your journey to being the president, CEO of the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce. How did you get there?
Well, let's see. My husband and I started a business back in 1978 in Edinburgh, a watermelon business.
Okay.
And
do you know Ward Thomas?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know Ward. And Ward, if you're listening, I would never admit that I know you.
I guess she does, right?
Just kidding. So yes, we raised 6 kids in the mission area, and when the kids all left home, we moved to the island.
Holy mackerel! That's
well,
the thing to do.
they weren't happy. They were like, "Why did you wait till we all left to move here?"
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I had been a stay-at-home mom and worked in the business, but never really none of the corporate America anything.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a job, and
so
I applied.
What in that life of running that business were you able to transition to apply here to the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce?
I think a lot, because we work, of course, with businesses, supporting businesses, helping businesses get started, helping them become a success. And so starting our own business and growing that, it gave me a lot of background and a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, well, I can tell already you're a people person.
Oh, yeah.
And that's important.
Yes, it is. And that's what I love about this job. We've got over 400 members of the chamber, and they are just all wonderful people.
Are all 400 members of the chamber island merchants, or do you have some back on the mainland?
We have some in the Laguna Madre area, quite a few, Laguna Vista, Port Isabel, and we have some in Brownsville, Harlingen. We stretch.
Let me ask you this. How are you keeping the Chamber of Commerce concept relevant and able to deal with today's realities of business?
Right. Well, I think that we have an extremely good marketing person who I always joke, because for someone her age, she really keeps up with things. So we have a huge social media presence with...
Is that Cindy Trevino?
No, it's Diana Harville.
Diana Harville.
Yes,
I've spoken with her, trying to set up our interview with you today.
Sure, right. And she's fabulous. And so we've just tried to adjust. The younger generation isn't really aware of what a Chamber of Commerce does.
Yeah.
But when someone comes knocking at your door and you're a young couple and you're trying to start a business, and someone knocks on your door and says, "You know what? We can help you.
Yeah.
What can we do for you?"
Yeah.
They're happy. They don't care who you are.
Sure.
So, they want to be a part of that.
I read a Facebook post just the other day that said zoos, newspapers, and chambers of commerce are a thing of the past, but you are proof positive that that's an absolutely wrong theory.
That is right. And since COVID, during COVID, we kept the entire communities updated on all the change. It changed every day.
Yeah.
And so I think, and we did that completely out in the public. And so that really opened the eyes of people that hadn't heard so much about a chamber. So we've really grown since then.
That's awesome.
And you would be shocked how many, and I always say the entrepreneurial spirit is amazing.
Well, it's alive and well, and not only alive and well, it's quite evident. I want to give a big shout out to our mutual friend, Fred Rodriguez.
Oh, I love Fred.
A very dear person who helped so much setting this up. He referred me to you and Diana. He referred me to Jenny Stapleton, the manager or owner here at the Upper Deck. And we have so much thanks to give out as a podcast, as a team of professionals who want to put the spotlight on South Padre Island and all the activities that are available during the fall and winter months.
Oh, gosh.
Talk about the island vibe. What is it?
How long do I have?
You have
okay.
14 minutes. No.
So, that's not long enough. I can talk
hour.
at least an hour.
You got an hour.
You know, fall is the most wonderful time. The water is warm. The air starts to get that little bit of fall, but, you know, it's still...
little fresher.
Yes, just
not
a little
so much
fresher.
humidity.
And, you know, September is a little bit slow, which is good because it gives all the businesses and people that work for those businesses just a little break.
Yeah.
Right.
But starting at the end of September, going through the end of November, there is something going on all the time.
Now, is it really a law that if you walk into any establishment on the island and you're wearing a tie, the business can literally go cut it off?
Yes.
And there's nothing you can do about it because it is
an ordinance.
It's an ordinance here. Wow. Can we get a round of applause? There we go. I like that.
We had a convention here. I was on city council for 12 years. And so when conventions would come in, we'd always get the mayor or city council member to go and, you know, welcome them. And part of that was the ceremony. If they had a tie on, it was going to get cut off.
So you had to order more scissors.
Oh, yes.
That's good.
Yes. And we usually have the police officer there, too, just in case they got a little upset, you know, to keep them under control. But, they should have known before
Law
they
and
came.
order, man. Law and order. That's exactly right. So the island vibe... how would you describe the island vibe here? I mean, is it any different than any other island, or is it more reserved, or what is it?
No, I think it's very laid back. It's a very small community of residents. Of course, we only have about 25 to 3,000 residents.
Yeah, but you have about 9,000 visitors every Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. And so... Yes,
let me stop you there.
Okay.
Do y'all get upset because of all the people that come here and clog up your streets? I mean,
no.
I know it's got to be an advantage, but I'm wondering if the locals go, you know, hold on, no, go home.
Well, you know, there's always people that move here and they think, oh, it's going to be a nice, quiet place. We live in a tourist destination, and along with that, but that's what keeps doors open. That's why we have fabulous restaurants to go to.
Oh my goodness!
Great places like
Billy had the, what was that you ordered here, Billy?
The muffaletta sandwich.
Here at the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar, we're in the bar. Billy ordered the muffaletta. I had a half of it because it was just so big, and it was so delicious, and it really tasted like something out of New Orleans.
Wait, I didn't get a piece of that. What happened there?
You were offered. You were offered.
I guess I got here too late for that.
Statute of limitations there.
Okay, let me ask you this, because
I want to say one more thing.
Yes,
about
absolutely.
This. They have wonderful get-togethers. They have music out on the pool patio.
Tonight it's Toby Bo.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
He and his wife Renetta played for us at the Ladies Kingfish tournament.
Wow.
And we love
I'm looking
them.
forward to it, man. I'm going to be here. We're going to be watching the football game kicking off the NFL season with the Chiefs and the who?
The Lions.
The Chiefs and the Lions. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to also catch Toby Bo. Let me put you on the spot. Alita Bagley, president of the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, no.
Right quick, give me 3 reasons why a local business, either on the island or close to the island, should join the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce.
Well, I can give you a couple.
Give me 3.
Quite a few. Okay, give you 3. We are working. We do not get any revenue or income from anything except our membership. So they are our bosses. That's who we answer to. We put them first.
That's nice.
That's number 1. Number 2 is that almost all businesses struggle at one time or another. And so we have this system of networking where, like I just talked to an artist today who's getting started. And I told her about another business that does wine and art shows. So that helps them because we've been here long enough. We know everybody.
Yeah.
And so we can provide them with opportunities,
Sure.
you know, to promote and grow their business.
Yeah, and cross-promote.
Yes. And number 3, we're just a whole bunch of really nice ladies.
Oh, I love it. You know, speaking of that, Billy and I checked in. Noe came in later, but we have been treated with such respect, friendliness, generosity, an outpouring of friendliness, man. And it has been awesome. So if you're listening and you want to have a destination to visit on South Padre Island, take my word for it. You have to check out the Upper Deck Hotel at 120 Atoll Street here on South Padre Island. Okay,
correct.
keep going.
That is correct.
Was that 3?
That was 3. I saved the best for last. What can I say? No, we get our members. If you come into our office, we're going to take a picture of you, and we're going to all over social media.
Yeah.
And so they love coming in now, and they'll walk in and say, "We just came in to see our girls."
Yeah.
And we have that kind of a relationship. They know that we're working for them.
Yes, that's important because it makes you feel like you have some skin in the game.
Yes.
And you're not just a client,
Right.
but you do have some buy-in.
Yes, and I'll tell you what else, and I've said this a lot of times. This is not a job. We're helping people. It's the most fulfilling thing to be doing. So
Yes.
it's hard to. I can't believe I get paid for it.
Yeah, you look like
Honestly.
you're having fun.
Yeah. Oh,
In spite of us being here, you're still having fun.
Oh, you guys are all right. I'll let you slide.
So, Alita, what do you got coming up in the next couple of months? Some of the
Okay.
events.
Well, I have a few notes here because there's so many things to
Okay.
do. So if you're a nature lover,
Yeah,
Billy people
is.
come here for. Are you Billy?
Yeah,
All right. Go out on the beach, of course. Hang out at the jetties and watch the dolphins. Visit the Birding and Nature Center. Actually, in October 28th, they are having what they call their Hallow Wings event, and it's a celebration of the monarch butterflies who migrate through here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sea Turtle Inc. is
Half
right
of them
next-
end up on my car, by the way.
Oh no, I hope not. I hope not. And starting in just a few weeks, we're going to start having the bird migration.
Yes.
And so they have guided bird walks every day.
Okay.
And going out with the naturalist, and you go out on the boardwalks over the Laguna Madre, and it's just beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yes, and like I said, Sea Turtle Inc. is next door, so you can get up close and personal with a rescued endangered turtle.
Turtles.
You can do that any time of
That
the year.
is
of course.
awesome.
Yes.
Well, I want to let you in on a little secret. Noe and I do a couple of things on the side. Billy joins us when he can, but Noe and I are going to try to put together Jimmy Buffett Days. It's going to be a 3-day festival here on South Padre Island.
right.
It'll probably be next spring once we get everything, all the T's crosses and the I's dotted. But yeah, Jimmy Buffett Days, a 3-day festival here to honor the Margaritaville man
All right,
himself.
there you go.
Absolutely.
That sounds exciting. I can't wait.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to help.
I hope you do.
I want to.
We'll
Yes.
need your help.
Well, you're getting ready to retire, though,
Oh,
right?
shh. I was telling. That was a secret. Yes, but I'm not going anywhere for a long time. So
That's
I'll still
good.
be around.
So how
They're
long?
not going to get rid of me that easy.
So how long have you and your husband living on the island now?
We've been here 20 years, and 20
And
years.
the kids have forgiven you for.
Yes, they're over it.
And they always come hang out, right?
Oh, they do. Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes,
That's
yes.
beautiful. Hey, we want to make note, by the way, that Fred Rodriguez and his wife, Mr. and Mrs. Texas Sportsman, were invited to join us here today. They're in Orlando. He is pitching the Texas Sportsman Outdoor Show. Got to have it to a national distributor. So we are pretty confident
That's
that the
exciting.
Texas Sportsman will be debuting on the national level really, really soon.
Woo! Fabulous.
So what else is coming up in the next couple of
Okay,
months?
so we have a lot of things. Let's see. As you know, I'm sure, South Padre Island is the sand castle capital of,
Yes.
we think, the world. So the first week in October is Sandcastle Days.
Done
it's
that.
a 3-day event on the beach, and it is just, it's amazing what they do with,
Wow.
with the sand. And I think this is like I want to say like the 35th year
Yeah.
or something of it.
I was in on early. I've been here 35 plus years, and Gary and I used to come to the island, do chili cook-offs. And
Oh, yeah.
we did the sandcastle.
We
days.
also did Beach Bash. Billy
Bash.
produced Beach Bash for B104.
You did?
It
Yeah.
was a
Wow.
beautiful concert/party/fundraiser. We donated a lot of money to teach the children from Channel 5 just based off that festival. It was great. I got to give my hat to Billy Santiago there.
A margarita will be fine, good.
My hat's cheaper.
Well, you better not give me one, or you won't get rid of me.
What else you got coming up, Alette?
Yes. So we're also known as the fireworks capital of Texas, which
Yeah.
was done in Austin. And so almost anywhere, nearly every weekend that you're here, anywhere you are on the island, you're going to see fireworks.
Yeah.
Either Friday or Saturday night. I think one of them starts on Thursday. So that is always exciting. People love to get out and see the fireworks. You know, it's just fun. People would just drive from the valley just for the evening. 9:15. That's
Let
right.
me ask you, what kind of impact did that tollway have for you as far as getting people here quicker than possibly going through that wonderful city and metropolis of Los Fresnos? Did that help, or what do y'all think?
You know, I don't know that it's had that much effect. The people that come.
I use it.
Do you? Well, I'm a cheapskate. Paying that $1.60 or whatever it is. It probably has had some effect, but now all the construction's done.
Oh,
for
good.
Los Fresnos.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know. It's just a beautiful drive.
Yeah. Obviously, we're here promoting the Upper Deck because they're hosting us. We'll be here tomorrow as well. But apart from this beautiful establishment, and Jenny Stapleton, thank you so much, and Alita Bagley, thank you so much. Help us plan a day. Say we're in McAllen, and it's Friday night, and the husband says to the wife, "Honey, what do you want to do tomorrow?" And she says, "You know what? I want to go to the island." Break it down. How should they do that?
So first, I would get up to see the sunrise. Unless they stayed out too late the night before, because there's nothing more beautiful than the sunrise over the Gulf. It's just gorgeous. I would go have breakfast at one of our lovely restaurants that serve breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
We have a couple wonderful coffee shops that have pastries and that. After that, I would probably, while it's still cool, go out to the Birding and Nature Center.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
You can spend 2 hours there. The boardwalks, it's absolutely gorgeous. They go out over the Laguna Madre Bay.
Yeah.
You're going to see birds and plants, and it's just, they also are an alligator sanctuary.
Yeah.
So you can hold a baby alligator.
And those are low-cost events, right?
Yes.
I bet you could do some of those probably free, like see the
Yes,
sunshine. Y'all aren't charging for that,
No,
right?
we're not.
So you can actually see the sunrise, the sunset,
Right.
and it's beautiful because when the sun sets on the bay side, I'm telling you, I think a lot of marriage proposals have happened there.
They have. We are a very popular spot.
There you go.
For proposals and weddings.
We're at the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar. We're going to get Meg over here. We're going to turn around. Meg's going to take a picture here for us. All right, these chairs spin there. I'll keep talking right
Just
there.
grab
And
it
as
off.
a matter of fact, in a few minutes, we're going to bring Meg on with us to talk as well. So here we go. There we go. This is the Living Large Theater podcast. We're at the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar tonight. It's Toby Bow, and this is just a lifestyle. It's a vibe that you suddenly crossing that bridge, you can't help but get it into your DNA. You smell the salt water, you smell the sea breeze, and you just have this wonderful feeling. Noe even told me earlier before he went on the air that there's something about coming to the island that just relaxes you. And he said, I can't figure out what it is I'm feeling. And I said, it's that island vibe.
Yes, it is. And I tell you, when you get across that bridge, it takes your breath away.
Absolutely. We're talking with Alita Bagley, the president CEO of the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce. Going to give you a moment to brag about your staff there.
Okay.
Top to bottom, inside and out. Let's talk about your staff and the wonderful job they do to support your efforts.
Okay, so Beverly Emard, who has lived on the island over 30 years, is our membership services manager. And she is the most friendly person. You will never see her without a smile. Wow. People walk into the door and, they have to come in because she's smiling and waving at them and saying hello. I
bet I could take some lessons from her.
You probably could. I probably could too. Meg just had to tell me to smile for the picture.
I saw that.
And then, as I mentioned earlier, Diana Harville is our marketing director. Diana has worked for this chamber for 23 years.
Wow.
And I brought you a couple copies of the guide to South Padre Island that the chamber produces, and this is our 22nd year of producing that guide.
Awesome.
We print.
What's in it? Advertisements?
Everything. We've got a whole section of things to do on the island. It's really.
So if I'm a business on the island and I want to be in that, do I see you?
You see Diana.
All right, I see Diana. Okay.
Yes. And we put them in all the hotels. It is shipped all around the United States and put into visitor centers. And Diana.
Is that something people will hang on? Oh, here it is right here.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody would definitely hang on to this.
And if you notice, is this the cover that feels like sand? No, that was the last year. But she does all the creative in this. So you'll find sections on everything to do. And even our neighbors, there's a little section in there about Harlingen, Brownsville.
Is this still a welcoming place for people who want to buy a property?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is it still kind of affordable? Or is it, obviously, with really the economy, everything's up there right now.
Yes, and I think vacation homes are slower to go down.
Yeah.
When the market starts going down.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we've got lots of great properties, and you can buy a home, and if you're not here all the time, you can
rent it out
and bring some income. It's great.
What are some of the upcoming projects that the Chamber's working on, or the city of South Padre Island's working on?
Right. Okay. So the Chamber right now, we just finished our Ladies Kingfish Tournament, the 42nd annual. It was actually the first all-women's fishing tournament in the state of Texas.
Did you participate?
I run it, so I fished one year, and by the time I got back, I was so exhausted I couldn't even stand. So I'm not a big angler, but it's a great event. It's a 3-day event. And our next big event that we have coming up is the coupon book. And businesses can advertise in the coupon book. We print 20,000 copies of those.
There you go.
And they're all around the town, so people pick them up and they go to those stores and buy something because they've got a coupon.
There you go.
Yes.
We have listeners from all over the United States, all over the world listening. Businesses that want to locate to South Padre Island.
Yeah.
How can they go about that?
Close us out with an invitation to South Padre Island.
Yes. For businesses?
Well, anybody
anybody?
We have listeners in Spain.
Okay.
We don't know who they are or how they
it's a
found
short
us.
drive. They can be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So South Padre Island, the beaches here are truly the most beautiful beaches on the entire Gulf Coast.
That they are.
I can vouch for that.
Yes. We're straight across from Fort Lauderdale. But the beaches there are the coral, and they're just, our beaches, our sand is soft.
Yes.
We just keep our beaches clean.
Yeah.
And we re-nourish them. We have a wonderful dune system.
Yeah.
And
y'all
that's
had a
also
bunch of
important.
paps on the island
yes,
this
we
summer.
did. Yes, they dredged the channel, and we get that.
One
material.
final question from you, for me, and a comment from you. How hard or how is it to start a business on the island? Are there still some places open that somebody could step in and rent? Properties
yes.
to like a
there's
storefront?
There's not a lot.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is. It's a good and a bad thing. But we are very helpful in finding people if they, that want to come here, helping them find a property, getting them the connection.
Can they start with you?
Yes, they can, and they do. We also have the Economic Development Corporation, which does that. But especially with my experience at the city working, as a council member, I know who to send them to at the city for this and for that,
there you
and
go.
How to get that permit. So it's very helpful.
That's good. Well, I'm going to tell you what, Alita.
I didn't get to finish my whole day of the husband and wife. You
Have
think all
at
we're
it.
going to do is have breakfast and go to the birding center? No, I'm kidding.
I always tell Billy, sorry to interrupt.
He's a typical man. They start something and then they don't finish.
I always tell Billy, sorry to interrupt. He goes, yeah, but you did.
Little late now.
This is Alita Bagley, and she is celebrating her birthday today on the Living Large Theater podcast.
25.
Absolutely. I was going to say 21.
Oh, there you go.
Alita Bagley, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for your
I'm
time.
so glad you come here to the
And we
island
hope to see you again. And Noe and I, and hopefully Billy, if he wants to be a part of it, we're going to bring Jimmy Buffett Days to South Padre Island. And our first point of contact is going to be Alita Bagley with the South Padre Island Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. This is the Living Large Theater podcast. We're going to be bringing in Meg. She is part of the hotel and bar operation here at the Upper Deck, and we want to make sure that we give Meg a chance to talk about some of the great things, either the beverages or the food. Like we talked about a while ago, Billy got the muffaletta, and I'm thinking, wow, this doesn't even taste like bar food. So let's have a round of applause for Meg.
Meg!
Awesome.
What's up, Meg? How are you?
What's happening, boys?
Hey, thanks for being here. And, as we said earlier, since we've been here, we've been flooded with friendliness, kindness, generosity. We walked into the bar. I don't think you knew who we were, but you were still nice to us. You were very welcoming to us, very accommodating. You helped us set up, and here we are. Talk about the Upper Deck Hotel. We're going to be bringing in Meg. She is part of the hotel and bar operation here at the Upper Deck, and we want to make sure that we give Meg a chance to talk about some of the great things, either the beverages or the food. Like we talked about a while ago, Billy got the muffaletta, and I'm thinking, wow, this doesn't even taste like bar food. So let's have a round of applause for Meg.
What's happening, boys?
Hey, thanks for being here. And, as we said earlier, since we've been here, we've been flooded with friendliness, kindness, generosity. We walked into the bar. I don't think you knew who we were, but you were still nice to us. You were very welcoming to us, very accommodating. You helped us set up, and here we are. itself right now, and then we'll transition into some of the other amenities, and then we'll get to the bar. So talk about the Upper Deck Hotel.
So first of all, the Upper Deck Hotel is actually 21 and over only.
Okay.
And we're the only 21 and over only hotel on the island. So, yeah. All you couples out there trying to get away from your kids, this is the place to come. Yes. And we're right in the middle of a neighborhood, which is actually really cool. We are half a block from the beach.
That's a plus.
So you can absolutely just walk to the beach anytime you want to. We have amazing rooms. They have all gotten redone.
Mm-hmm. I love the retro look.
Right.
Of the rooms.
Yes. I expected to see Samantha Stevens in my room.
Yeah.
The
You
Bewitched.
didn't see her?
No, I mean,
She must have stepped
it
out.
looked like her house, though.
That's a
They're
nice touch,
adorable.
though.
They've done a really, really good job with all the rooms.
Talk about Jenny. We haven't had a chance to meet Jenny, but she's the one that allowed us to come in and do this. What kind of a manager is she, proprietor? or
Ginny. My Ginny. So Ginny is amazing. I have known this lady for way too many years to count. Probably we're on 32 years now. And she is one of those people that has a vision. She came to me, and I was kind of semi-retired. I was thinking I wasn't going to do very much anymore. Well, she came to me, she says, I think I'm going to buy a hotel and bar.
Wow.
And I said, what? She said, yeah, I'm going to buy the Upper Deck. And I said, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Because with her touch on this bar and this hotel, she has transformed it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. She has an amazing vision. She is a beautiful lady inside and out. She is very kind, and she's also very welcoming. She has so many events planned for this place. It's just not nonstop with her.
We look forward to meeting her, but right now we have her second in command, Meg. Okay, so let's go to the hotel itself. How many rooms do you have?
Right now we have, well, I think there's 20 available.
So it's kind of exclusive. I mean, I don't want to say
it's a boutique hotel.
Yes, it's a boutique hotel.
Right.
And you better make your reservations early because
it fills up fast.
It goes up fast. It fills up fast, and the prices are
Very
right now
affordable.
very affordable. I
Yes.
mean, especially if you're not bringing the kids, you're just bringing mom and dad, or boyfriend and girlfriend. This is the place to come. The Upper Deck Hotel and Bar. Okay, so we've checked in the lobby. Mm-hmm. Where do we go? What's around after that?
So after you check in, of course, we're going to show you to your room. And we also give you a tour, because a lot of places, they just check you and they tell you, okay, you go up there to those stairs.
Yeah.
No, we give you the whole tour of the whole property.
I was impressed. I got the tour.
Right. And so you walk in, and the first thing you're going to see is our courtyard with our hot tub.
Yeah.
And you're going to come outside and see our beautiful pool, which is actually refrigerated in the summer.
Ooh.
So that it's not 100 degrees in there, so it actually feels fresh when you
Yeah.
actually take a swim.
I'm getting in.
And exactly. And then it's also heated in the wintertime.
Nice.
So that's also that's a major plus too. And then you're going to see our courtyard. You're going to see our deck where we have live music every night of the week. There's always something going on here.
Yeah.
We also have the piano players that come in. We try to do them like bi-monthly.
Okay.
And they're the dueling piano players. They are so much fun. And we have another bar. We have two bars here. So we have this one, the main one, and then we also have the piano bar down there. So we have plenty of things to do all the time. And if you want to step outside and go check out the island, well, there's plenty of things to do that's very close to here.
Yeah.
There's a couple of beach bars that are very close by.
We don't want them to go there. We want them to come here.
Yes.
But if you have to go somewhere, you
if you
know a
wanna go
couple
to the
places
beach
that will treat you well.
Exactly. You can go and check those out. Wanawanas is a fun place. Everybody goes down there
Yeah.
and hangs out. And then they come back here, and then they go swimming in a nice, cool pool. And we help them on their way to happy hour.
And y'all sell towels for $15. So if
Yes.
somebody comes in and they may not be staying here, but they want to take a dip, you have the towels for $15.
Right. As long as you're eating and drinking here,
Yeah.
you can use our pool.
That's
which is an amenity
plus.
that a lot of them don't offer.
Yeah.
And yes, if you don't have a towel, we will sell you one for $15.
All right, we're talking with Meg, and this is the Living Large Theater broadcasting from the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar. I'm Gary Rodriguez. We have Billy Santiago, super producer, Noe Ayala, and Meg from the bar. Thank you so much for being here, man. We still got a lot to cover with you. I just needed to do that reset right there.
Meg, I've had a couple of those delicious margaritas you served up earlier.
A couple.
Gary's had one already. We're probably going to go for a second and third one. What's your secret there with the margaritas?
I make them with love.
There you go.
Plenty of tequila, too.
That's love.
Mucho
Tequila
love.
is love, right? I'm pretty sure, right?
It was
that's what they
very
told
good.
me, and I make sure that you have plenty of love.
There you go. There you go. Well, talk about the food. I mean, like I said, Billy had the sandwich and, the muffaletta, great price, under $10. And it was enough for him and I. I mean, I thought he was going to have it all, but obviously we couldn't handle it. I got the other half, and it was good.
Right.
What else you have here?
Well, so now on Thursdays, muffaletta is our special. That's not on the menu.
Okay.
So every day we're going to have a special that's not on the menu. But our regular menu, the other special today is the Turkey Club, which is also amazing.
Yeah.
It's big sandwich, and it comes with fries, $8.
Sure.
It's a good deal.
And our food is not bar food. It is food served in a bar that tastes really good.
Oh, my goodness, man. That is good stuff, Maynard.
And 98% of our stuff is air fried.
Oh, nice.
So our fries,
No grease.
our onion rings,
No fat.
all that, our waffle fries, it's all air fried.
I'm going to have to try those wings.
Oh, yeah.
The wings
Definitely
are amazing.
we will. Okay,
There's
so
a couple of things on there on the wings that we have some secret selection of stuff that you can put on them, like our lime pepper.
Okay.
Ooh, it is so good.
let's brag about your staff. You have Ginny, and then you have Kim at the bar. Kim, by the way,
Kim is at the front desk.
Kim is at the front desk. I'm
Yes.
sorry. So, and Kim is also a massage therapist. Kim
Licensed.
Stevens. If you need some hands-on treatment,
She's a
she can take
licensed
care of you. We met Cody. Yeah, she's a licensed. Yeah, we met Cody. We met Cesar, and obviously we met Meg. And I think there's like two Michelles running around here, right?
We have a couple of Michelles, yes. Actually, right now, Michelle Vieira, she's got the front desk, and she's always got a big old smile on her face.
Yes,
she is
very, very
she's
kind.
a sweetheart. And then we have Michelle Forster, who actually is the bar manager here.
Okay.
And she'll be here tomorrow night.
Are y'all pet friendly?
Yes, we are pet friendly, as long as they're on a leash.
Uh-huh.
So we don't mind that you bring the pets in. You want to come in and listen to Toby Bo tonight. Toby Bo plays at 7 o'clock tonight. Big draw here. You can bring your pets in as long as they're on a leash. It's not a problem.
What do you know about Toby Bo?
I know a lot about Toby Bo. What do you want to know?
Well,
I know his real name's Baldy.
Baldy Silva from Westlaco.
And his wife's name is Renetta.
Yeah, they're a beautiful couple.
And they've been together since they were 17.
When I was in the Army,
They were together for.
I went to a friend's wedding in New Jersey in 1978, and we're walking on the beach of New Jersey, and I hear this song. It's called Angel Baby.
Yep.
And it said Toby Bo, and it was only years later when I found out this guy is really Valdemar Silva from Westlaco, Texas, and he made it into the top 10 on the Billboard charts.
That year, yeah. I just started my radio career back then.
Yep.
I was playing Angel Baby.
All
That's
the time.
Well, that's right.
I mean, I wasn't born yet, but I heard.
Meg, you did radio for a number of years too, right?
I did. We had our own radio station on the island. We had two. We had 92.7, The Only Alternative, and we also had 95.3, The Country Station.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, let's finish the walk around here. We're taking a virtual tour of the
we can't
upper
forget
deck.
about Jessica. I got to brag on Jessica. She'll be working tonight.
Okay.
And she is our sweetheart. We love our Jessica.
Aww.
She gives the best service. She always has a smile, and she will run around this whole place. It's amazing what this one girl can do.
Beautiful.
She's amazing, and our kitchen staff is amazing.
I know
girls
that.
work so hard. You'll have two people in that kitchen, and they'll be busting out that food, and it all looks beautiful.
So if somebody wants to get more information about staying here at the Upper Deck, what's the phone number they can call? What's the website they can go to?
So the main phone number is actually going to be 956-761-5953.
Okay. Is there a website they can go and?
Yeah, let's see.
I found the website. The
website is Upper
I'm
Deck
103
Hotel
years old, and I found the website.
Yeah, upperdeckhotel.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, we follow our Facebook page though.
Okay.
Because our Facebook page, it will tell you everything that's going on a lot. So it updates daily. We always,
Okay.
and you know what? We have pop-up stuff too. Like we can do pop-up trivia.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Ask me a question.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see how good you are here.
Uh-oh.
What time does the bar open?
The bar is open at 10 a.m.
9 a.m.
Oh.
We serve breakfast here.
You know, I forgot. I'm sorry. I should have said I showed up at 10 a.m. Hey, let me read something off the menu. Of course, we have the appetizers. We have sides. We have baskets, sandwiches, burgers and dogs, salads, pizza, dessert. That's an extensive menu for a bar.
Right.
And you said it best. It's not bar food. It's actually good food served out of a bar.
Exactly.
That is good. The Upper Deck Hotel and Bar. We're broadcasting the Living Large Theater today and tomorrow. Tonight, it's football in the bar. Toby Bo on the, what do you call that?
On the deck,
On
yeah.
the deck. There you go. Go ahead, Bill.
All right. It's the Living Large Theater Podcast. Appreciate you coming by, Meg. Thank you for the margaritas.
Yeah, we're going to need another one of those.
Yes.
Before we move on, I want to say hi to Harvey's Heroes. That's a social club out of McAllen. Harvey's Heroes doing their best to keep all social activity civilized and energized. Harvey's Heroes, led by our good buddy Ward Thomas, and we want to say hello.
We love
to
Ward.
all. Yeah, Ward's something else, man. Ward, Weecho, George Bose, Keith Fox, and we also have Jack Carithers, Dr. Mike Castillo. Just a big group of great guys. Aaron Carlson, just a great group of guys. They are Harvey's Heroes, and we certainly can't forget Johnny Carrillo, one of the great ones, and that is Harvey's Heroes. We're broadcasting from the Upper Deck Bar, Hotel and Bar on South Padre Island. We're talking to Meg right now. You have a nickname, right? What was it? Megalicious?
Megalicious.
All right, Megalicious.
Megalicious.
Take us out with an invite to our listener who is wondering where to go tonight.
Oh, well, tonight you definitely have to come on down to the deck because we have Toby Bo outside on the deck. He starts at 7 o'clock. Inside, we are going to have that football game going on. Go Chiefs.
Yeah, go Chiefs. Yeah, my daughter Deanna loves the Chiefs, man.
And we've got, how many TVs I got in here? I got 4 TVs in here that y'all can, any way you look, you're going to be able to see that football game going on. We also have a beautiful courtyard you can go sit down and relax in if you want to get away for a little bit. And don't forget, our kitchen is open until 10 o'clock.
That is beautiful.
And our drink specials go till 7 o'clock, so we're still on happy hour.
Oh, beautiful. Hey, will you tell Jenny thank you for us?
I absolutely will.
And we'll be back here tomorrow. And if you have time for us, we would like to bring you back on maybe to talk about what's happening Friday night and Saturday here
Absolutely.
at the Upper Deck Bar.
Absolutely.
All right, Bill.
All right, it's the Living Large Theater Podcast. You can communicate with us at livinglargetheater@gmail.com. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, the iHeart Podcast Network. If you want to sponsor our show, call our super producer, Noe Ayala, at 956-451-1633.
There you go, Billy.
Before 10 o'clock.
Before 10
That's
o'clock.
right.
And tonight, don't call because he won't be in his room at 10 o'clock tonight. Yeah, rate our podcast, share it with a friend, and leave us a comment. And until tomorrow.
This is the Living Large Theater. Billy Santiago, super producer Noe Ayala. I'm Gary Rodriguez. Thank you for hearing us, and make sure you join us here at the Upper Deck Hotel and Bar on South Padre Island. One more thank you to Alita Bagley and all the great staff here at the Upper Deck.